authorized means represents a clear and present danger to the national security of the United States.
You have no idea what men of power can do. Fuck! Sick fuck!
The surveillance industrial complex is collecting massive amounts of data with the Goliath program. Our most precious resource on Earth is data. And data is food for the superior intelligence.
Have you seen this? Have you seen this?
Can you tell yet what they're comprised of?
No, sir. I've never seen anything like this.
Eyewitness video is coming in from all over the world. Terrifying machines rising out of these meteors.
Give him an Amazon gift card for $1,000. Hurry! Move, bitch! Get out the way!
Hello everybody, so welcome to a very special episode of Clear and Present Dudes. Now, we'd planned for a little while to do a little kind of live episode that we're calling Clear and Present Brews. Not so much a live episode, but it's recorded in the living room with a few drinks. It's more of a casual kind of thing. Let me introduce my colleagues and loved one. A man who has thus far today not had to use his AK. Sanja Björksson, although in his case it's probably a G36. A man who saw the lights of the Goodyear blimp and they said, Mike Dunbar's a pimp. My wife, Emma O'Friel, a girl I've been trying to romance since the 12th grade. And I am drunk as hell but not throwing up. Page are still blowing up. I'm Ruari O'Toole. I'm not Ice Cube. And judging by the statistics we get on our streams, I'm not sure a lot of our followers even are aware of the early 90s work of Mr. Isamaya Cube. And with that, yes, we are doing the 2025, the brand new, hot off the presses. Damn, son, where do you find this? Amazon War of the Worlds. This was sort of our immediate action plan that we had to implement. We had planned to do another film, but we had to go to immediate action with this one, didn't we, lads? I mean,
it just kind of appeared out of nowhere, really.
Gunshots were heard inside the building. We feared for the safety of the hostages. And we had to do this horrendous piece of Amazon marketing. Take it away, Mike Dunbar.
Whoa, okay. What an introduction. Thank you very much. Yeah, you're right. So we're of course discussing the 2025 American screen life science fiction thriller film, extremely loosely based on H.G. Wells' 1898 novel War of the Worlds. The film was directed by Rich Lee, with a screenplay by Kenneth A. Gould and Mark Hyman from Story by Gould. It stars Ice Cube, as we've described, by Felicia. It was released by Universal Pictures on Amazon Prime on July 30th, otherwise known as Kate Bush's birthday, and my two cats' birthday. And the film received overwhelmingly negative reviews from critics, which I guess we're going to jump in on. Jesus.
Good God.
The plot, I'll do an initial bit of the plot, I think, guys, and then I've got several points that hopefully we're going to touch just through this little section here. So the plot centres around Department of Homeland Security Officer William Radford, Ice Cube. He works for a government surveillance program that can monitor every person on Earth.
Somehow.
It's called Guardian. I've got notes on that. His relationship with his pregnant daughter Faith and his son Dave is strained due to the use of this program he's using to constantly monitor them.
Shocker.
Again, so much more to go on to by that. While helping FBI agents try and track a mysterious hacker known as Disruptor, stuff to go on about that, meteors begin striking all over the planet. And then from those meteors, large machines emerge and these start attacking humans, which Will and his friend Sandra, who is something or other at NASA, ascertain to be an alien invasion. I think we're going to go as far as that. Let's go back to a few bits. So
yeah, that's the main sort of.
So he starts his day by sitting down in his little chair. He's got a coffee, so he's come from outside work. He's in his little building. Nobody else works in the building.
Yeah.
He's in a giant office with nobody's in it.
It's the opposite of a cool ops room.
Yeah, it's a desolate ops room. It's the kind of ops room you sit in on a weekend when nobody's at work.
Yeah.
You're there plugging in all your Modern Warfare planning. It's a very sad lonely ops room. And so he sits and does that. He goes in, he logs in the morning, and he has a little job to do. Flashes up at 9 o'clock in the morning. He's got to do his little surveillance sweep, which for him is clicking on the White House, looking at the camera on the White House.
Everything's fine there. What, White House is looking good?
Oh, there's a policeman that's in the White House.
He's still white.
He's meant to be there.
Still white.
So he checks all that out. Everything looks alright. So then he goes, right, I know what I'll do now. I'll stalk my children. So he clicks on his daughter Faith, who's going to Georgetown, and then every time he looks at somebody, it does a little readout about them, doesn't it? It has like name, and it goes, it's like Watch Dogs.
Well, I was going to say it's like Watch Dogs, yeah.
And it's like a little bit of information about them, which is just their way of clumsy, like putting out exposition.
Yeah.
But for him, it's like goes on Faith Radford, a student at Georgetown, baby daddy, Mark something. It's like, what? Tick. And there's a little green tick next to it. Baby daddy, tick. like she's meant to have a baby daddy.
It's like, you know that like he's editing that like metadata himself, so flash up as baby daddy. Everybody else he surveils, it's like, you know, father of expectant child. He's like, baby daddy.
Yeah, so it would be husband, partner, boyfriend, otherwise, something like that. He's got no respect for him.
He's like baby daddy. Some dismissive he is of him.
Yeah,
it's like,
dismissive.
BD.
Threat assessment unclear.
Yeah, it's like, what's her threat level? What? What does that mean?
I think if you're unclear about the threat your daughter poses to you, you're either Ice Cube in this film or you're playing a really good Crusader Kings playthrough.
An early hint that this movie might not have had the most straightforward scripting process is that he already works on a near omniscient system that can access all everyone's information to the point where his daughter is in a coffee shop. He phones her up to give her shit for buying a muffin.
Yeah.
Hard-boiled eggs right next to you.
Yeah. And he fucking berates her for her protein intake, and he's got a fridge rigged up for surveillance.
Yeah,
Because that's normal.
So then it goes into his fridge. And it's like, like pickles, eggs. Like, I don't see a lot of protein out there. Like, what the fuck?
I mean, it's in the fridge where the light's meant to be fucking turned off anyway. So her electricity bill is like really bad. Just because the surveillance state demands that the fridge light is
Well,
turned
I
off.
hope he's covering that for us. The least he could do.
Why are we paying $800 for electricity?
Don't worry about
Maybe
it.
because your dad put cameras in the entire fucking house.
This is the kind of thing Airbnb hosts go to fucking jail for. Good grief. You know, it's like,
If it's your dad, it's okay.
yeah. Reddit post, am I overreacting? My dad, who's an arch member of the surveillance state, has cameras in literally every room of my house, which I do not share with him, by the way. You know, I no longer cohabitate with my dad. However, he does have an eagle eye inside my fridge. Good grief. Am I overreacting? Yes.
I 32 female.
My dad, 53, rapper.
So pretty early in the movie, he gets a phone call from Eva Longoria's Sandra from NASA. And she's like, "Are you seeing this?" At which point, somehow, she just pipes through to him like lots of stock footage of different storms happening around the world. And he's great. So there's one thing. This is the first time you hear it. This movie's full of additional dialogue recording, like ADR.
Yeah.
Because clearly, what happened was when they were filming Ice Cube scenes, they gave him the screenplay, the scripts, the shooting scripts, and they just had him in a room on his own, just reading it. You can see it reflecting in his glasses. You can see the script. But
I didn't even know that.
I've got a photograph. And then clearly for everyone else's scenes, they've had to, like, when it cuts away to the computer doing stuff, they've had to get them into like a sound booth to just record a bunch of extra dialogue. So like she's showing him all this, like all these storms and the clouds swirling and lightning going.
You seeing this shit?
And he's like, "Oh right, that's crazy right there." Oh right, like I don't deal with weather, I deal with people. I watch people.
Yeah, we're all aware.
Fucking specific ones. Your own daughter, Captain Overreach.
Yeah, not so much helicopter parenting as surveillance drone parenting.
Yeah.
Reaper parenting.
Unhinged.
Keyhole parenting.
So then he sees his son make a $248 purchase on Steam.
Yeah.
I mean,
Getting really into to simulated railway.
I mean, that's literally the only kind of like high value purchase it's going to be, right? I mean, like, it's not going to be like, I mean, I bought like Tropico 4, shout out Tropico 4. It's all working to play El Presidente.
next
And
sponsor.
listen, the
Not a
1109
sponsor.
to Delaval isn't going to simulate itself on its own.
and all of its fucking DLC was like about like 12 quid.
Yeah.
Even if it bought like Tropico 6, if I wanted to buy like cash-ins that apparently aren't as good as Tropico 4 Viva El Presidente, it wouldn't have been 240 fucking bucks. He's
Yeah, it's not the cent.
Yeah, he's fucking really deep into like Truck Simulator 2024. He's just downloaded all of East Kyrgyzstan. He's trucking and fucking. Maybe just trucking.
Hopefully, I mean, kids only like 12.
He's older than 12.
Actually, I don't know how old.
He's like 18, 19 or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Alright,
yeah.
He's old enough to have a job and to be moved out of his...
He's old enough to have friends on the internet. I retract the statement and see the remainder of my time.
Valid.
But then Ice Cube is a real dipshit movie. It's really horrible. He just like hacks into his son's Scott and deletes it as he's playing it. Just like, boom. Actually, I've uninstalled that for you now. So I can give you a hard time about not having a real job.
Yeah. It's like, it'd be funny if you like uninstalled that, but then uninstalled games that are like related to the surveillance state. Like you like installs Papers, Please. or Beholder. And he's like, "Listen, kid, I'm sick of you with your space pilot bullshit. We're gonna learn how to refuse people entry to Ostotska, glory to Ostotska, because their passport's obviously homemade."
The next thing that happens is meteors start striking all over the planet.
Shit.
And then
5 miles.
Oh fuck!
That's definitely gotta hit us. Connery mentioned.
And when shit starts going down, he immediately just starts looking at open source info, doesn't he? He just starts getting and one of his sources of intelligence that the Department of Homeland Security uses to formulate a briefing for the president is Fox News.
Yes. Incredible scenes. Let's go to the channel that by its own by its own recognizance is an entertainment channel and like
actual reporter.
Yeah.
And then they get taken up by a meteor. So they've just taken like some stock footage of them reporting and some of them awkwardly handing back to the studio. They thought put a computer generated fireball in here instead.
Which kind of sets the pace for a lot of this film's visual storytelling. It's just so much. We got some stock footage or some green screen. We'll blow something up. We'll use Adobe After Effects or whatever. I'm not a computer nerd. To put in fucking like tripods, just cutting around, just sashaying around the fucking place like they own the planet.
Working on it.
So Ice Cube gets a Teams chat message from Donald Briggs, Director of Department of Homeland Security, aka the guy from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah.
I was so excited when I recognised him. I was like, oh my god, I know that guy.
And
That guy!
2020, he's not going out. It's COVID. You know, why not do a movie and get a few?
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
A few thousand quid for the
Yeah,
money.
yeah.
So I don't.
Even if it's ass.
I would rather they were in this movie than they were in Gal Gadot's Imagine video.
You know, I'd memory hold that, so thank you.
No,
for
actually,
ruining my day.
right. I dissent to that because I would have liked to have seen Ice Cube just freestyle over it, just full on fucking dirty gangster freestyle over it. They're all like, "Oh my god, imagine all this shit," and Ice Cube's like, imagine I got 2 chromed machine pistols in my hand, bitch." Yes, that's a reference to Ghosts of Mars, a film that he has said is the worst film he ever made. Okay, fuck you, Ice Cube, because John Carpenter rules, and also up until now, I'm sure he's now.
Yeah, he may have
walking
changed
that
it by
path.
now.
Ghosts of Mars, man.
So Will Radford, Ice Cube, sends a chat message saying, "We're under attack! Machines from meteors! Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark!" And if I was the director, I would hit dial.
Yeah,
We're like, what the fuck are you talking about?
But he's just like, "Get me a briefing for POTUS!"
Get me a briefing for POTUS.
And is he doing anything else?
I've definitely had a call back immediately on Teams for much less incendiary messages than a "we're under attack" machines
from meteors. Yeah, good grief.
Explain yourself, Ice Cube. What the fuck are you talking about? Are you drinking again? Are you back on meth?
I feel like that could really have improved the film in so many ways.
Yeah.
So they have an emergency Zoom meeting.
Yeah.
So we're treated to a lengthy summarization of what's been going on by Ice Cube. And it sounds like he's reading this for the first time as he delivers it in the movie.
Mr. President, gentlemen, we're seeing a full attack on our infrastructure, on power grids, water, communication, and top-level military targets. They knew exactly where they were going, and they are systematically eliminating resources and our ability to coordinate a response. Here, let me show you. These locations are our global response headquarters, our most sensitive targets, and they're taking them out one by one. Based on their prioritized destruction of these critical intelligence command centers, my analysis suggests nuclear power facilities are next. Electric grids will follow, leaving us completely helpless.
Do you see that? They're grouping to concentrate their attack.
Exactly. And they will be much stronger in groups. So if we concentrate our armed response assets to our high-priority locations, we can hit as many as possible. I think it's the only option we have right now.
On the basis of this one Zoom call, however, the United States entire military force says, yes, we're going to knock all these creatures. And not only that, but 38 minutes into the film, a news report comes out that all of the Western nations, China, America, and NATO, didn't realise America wasn't in NATO at this point.
Yeah, it's wild, right? This is like, this is an alternate reality when America did.
Or maybe this part was just filmed later.
Yeah, this is possibly in the future. Context: Donald Trump's meeting with Vladimir Putin today.
Oh shit!
Have you heard in Monitoring the Situation News how Putin wants Trump to meet him directly off the plane? Putin wants Secret Service protection for himself as well. It's wild. So we could have a situation when America is not in NATO anymore.
Anyway, all the nations have agreed to set aside their differences, solve world peace, because now we're in a war of the worlds to defeat this alien menace. We're treated to another montage of various stock footage of where they've clumsily edited some tripods into the background. So you've got like guys rushing out of like an armoured personnel transport, and there's a tripod walking past. Yeah. You've got
there's guys in like 2008 wearing fucking UCP, and there's yes, I noticed. And there's fucking tripods in the background.
You know how many times we paused this film?
French detective, FAMAS, holy shit.
I'm like, that's right, dear.
That's like, those are British Chinooks.
You're right.
Somehow I'm married.
You're so good, boy.
My favourite bit is the guy using a 50 cal on the American cruiser. Like, okay, if you're using a handgun against a tripod, your ship's doing something wrong.
That's all you had, I guess.
And,
HMS Thunderchild wouldn't have fucked about with small arms.
So we get that for a little bit. The various military bits. Again, it's all done through open source.
I'm honestly surprised they didn't have any Arma 3 footage in there.
Oh,
Since actual news agencies have used Arma 3 footage.
They did that when Ukraine first broke out.
Yeah. I was insane. It's like I saw like holy shit, that is, and it's even got the same like hold down right click zoom thing, and it's like this is fucking Arma 3.
Like, how long has Arma really been a thing though? Like,
Arma 3's existed for 10 years.
Yeah.
And they're still and they're still updating it.
So
That's
I'm
the power of
just,
what
and
it's
when they start using, of course, it's very, very strong. But when they start using it in the news, then like just recently.
So at the start of Ukraine, there was lots of abject comedy when especially Russian news sources like TASS and I think RIA and obviously were using like just footage from fucking
ship stuff, wasn't it? And you could see the superstructure, the render of the superstructure change
from
one frame to the next.
and like just saw like the very like distinctive like Arma 3 tracers and stuff. The Houthis recently did a video press release. Oh, look at this! This is our drone taking out an American ship, but it's like it's literally fucking Arma 3, guys. The few scenes when the military are trying to fight against tripods, my favourite one is when they call in some gunships and they're like, oh, the Cobras are coming in. And there's a scene with a Cobra gunship just kind of hovering for a bit in front of it. And it's like, all I'm thinking is like, be me, young millennial snake driver, born too late to blow up T-55s at the Battle of 73 Easting. Finally get to attack something large, fly through the city, feelsgoodman.jpg, see big leggy tripod, she's so cute.png, autistic meltdown, don't know what to do, get unalive by a mysterious beam. It's just like I mean we should kind of just say what happens. Force a load of helicopter gunship pilots to watch this film and just say how angry they get, especially at the scene when they refer to a load of Black Hawks as Apaches.
Despite initial successes, Will notices the machines concentrate on data centers worldwide. The larger machines then disperse smaller insectoid creatures to harvest data inside these buildings. Right, I'm going to stop there for a second. So the next thing that happens is these little creatures, they scurry their way
Little guys.
into all these
They're always
little
little
server
bugs, aren't
rooms.
they? I mean, I get it because bugs and whatever you can associate
It's
that with
clever,
technology.
isn't it?
It's super
It's
smart
so
and clever.
smart.
It's
Oh
so
my god,
smart.
like mind blowing. I get it.
Fucking we head, yeah.
Can it not be literally anything else just to mix it up?
But then they start eating data. What is data?
Data is what makes those black boxes they put on oil rigs that are known to the guys in the trade, right, as the stop the oil rig exploding box. It's a black box about this
any
big.
clearer than that.
It's got a little red flashing light.
That's all
You're
you
told, I know some lads who work offshore told us this, right? You're told, don't touch it.
Yeah.
Don't touch it because it runs on really, really heavy data streams. And if you eat the data from it, if some hungry bastard comes back and eats the data,
Well, then we're all fucked, aren't we?
then the stop the oil rig exploding box is deactivated and makes the oil rig explode. How the fuck does data being turned off make the oil rigs explode in this film?
It's footage of the actual. It's so obvious. It's Deepwater Horizon. It literally
Shit
is
the
Deepwater
fucking
Horizon.
bad. It's actually
So speaking,
I'm fucking remembering Poop Cruise now.
Poop Cruise. Holy shit, Poop Cruise. Oh my god.
I wanted to watch that, and my wife wouldn't let me.
Oh, it's so good. It actually has Texans in it, so you should watch it. They actually use the footage of fucking Deepwater Horizon. It's like,
Yeah, they do. One of the big problems is as soon as the data is gone,
Yeah.
and then all GNSS data is gone,
Yeah.
so no GPS systems work.
Yeah.
So then all the ships crash.
Yeah.
Because ships have always used GPS.
Exactly. Magellan was an early adopter.
It's no GPS.
The Vikings invented GPS. You know, they called it JPS for Jotun positioning system
It's
because they believed the
Jotun
Giants
pirating
told them.
system.
Jotun pirating system because they believed the Giants told them where to go.
And I'm following the stars.
And then just
go
like,
back
and then just
It
like,
says follow. You need to click on it, and
And right click to just like navigate longship, and then it gives you options of various like
you need to follow the
monasteries.
star, and then you subscribe to bearing.
and then just like the ships that fails because of the GPS loss.
Sure.
All the planes just fall at the sky as well because the planes need data.
It's like Y2K all over again.
Afloat.
The footage, I will say the footage of that 747 for a second. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but there is really horrible footage of, I think it's a cargo 747 flying out of, correct me if I'm wrong, Baghdad airport, and it was quite a kind of famous video at the time because carrying a lot of cargo that had been like basically not strapped down at all, and this plane just fucking like basically defies the laws of physics, goes into a horrible crash, and it's awful to witness. And for a second I thought the scene of that airline crash, and I thought, shit, they haven't gone on live leak and done like an AI upscale of it. They didn't, but it did give me a little bit of a flashback to it.
That's,
but it's like, but the fact that, so did people die on Deepwater Horizon?
Yeah, lots.
Yeah,
I'm sure
so.
they did.
I fucking thought so.
So to have that in it is pretty,
that's
cool.
really fucked. I mean, there is, I guess, might sound heartless, but there's kind of a cut-off point. I think if you use the Hindenburg or something, like people would realise the ridiculousness of
it feels like enough distance between the event.
It's like out of living memory.
Yeah. I mean, if there's people alive who were maimed in that accident,
where does it end? So like Hindenburg.
What's the cut-off?
Hindenburg's okay.
Yeah.
Let's say 9/11's probably not okay.
Yeah,
I mean, that being said,
yeah.
I mean, this is entirely like going a bit off topic, but like they had one of the potential victims of the Zodiac killer actually give feedback on the Zodiac film for one of the murders.
There we go. So
you'd be surprised. They'll actually,
yeah.
Maybe they'll be like, "Hey, are we doing this respectfully enough?"
Yeah, but that movie fucking bangs though. Like,
David Fincher straight thugging.
They do it respectfully. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess I don't know. Could you do something like that?
That's magic. Ice Cube like rolling up to the house of someone who was horribly maimed in Deepwater Horizon and saying, "Hi, yeah, it's me. Look, I'm contractually obliged to check if you're cool with this. Are we cool?
With what?
Are we okay? Here's a few DVDs of Ghosts of Mars. I'm sorry about the Deepwater Horizon incident.
Look, I know Mark Wahlberg. I can get him to give you a call.
There's an additional fucking DVD of Ghosts of Mars, by the way. He has Pam Grier's telephone number. To be fair, I'd be cool with that.
You're like, you know what? Yeah, do what you want.
She's awesome in Ghosts of Mars. A much better film than this.
So they harvest the data because this allows them to strengthen their machines. Again, I don't know what that means. But that allows them to continue to defeat human forces. So eating the data makes their machines stronger.
Okay.
I don't know what that means. Anyway, forget about that. To his dismay, Will also, big day at work for Will Radford.
Yeah.
Because he's been hunting down this disruptor guy we didn't talk about the FBI raid.
Oh, we need it was so good.
Right, so rewind. So Will Radford, when he's doing his actual job, is looking for a particular hacker group called Disruptor, which is like Anonymous, which is already an incredibly outdated reference.
Yeah, totally.
I mean, that's not the point. But yeah.
Yeah, but if they were any good, they would have released the Epstein files, right? So.
That would be great to release those. So I mean, please do that, I guess.
Big day at Will's. So he starts that morning, and they're going to do an FBI raid.
Yeah.
And this has obviously been planned. It's on the books for a while. But Will, a bit of a cowboy, only gets a search warrant that morning.
Need that warrant, man. Where is warrant? Fucking block capitals.
Yeah, where is warrant?
Where is warrant?
In block capitals, the FBI Steve.
FBI Steve.
Fucking FBI.
Ridiculous. It's like, you know, it's like those silly memes that, like, if WhatsApp existed in like the 18th century, and it's like a text off Milo, and like, you should kill yourself now, and like a text off like random hussy, I need cock. And it's like, this is what it's like. This is terrible.
Is that some sort of confession, sir?
You've all seen those memes. Come on.
It wouldn't just be Steve from FBI. It would just be Steve who isn't part of your organization.
So they get this FBI raid on the go, and he's talking primarily to a woman called Agent Jeffries.
Yeah.
So you get a combination of the head cam footage of all the various agents who are doing it. So you've got like some probably like tactical CQB. I'm sure you've got comments. You've got opinions about that. I'm going to
he very much does.
For that in a minute. But
Trust me, I'm well aware.
Before I hand over to you, the other thing that's happening at this time is he's having a FaceTime chat with her the entire time. So she's doing the raid, but she's also got her selfie cam on, and she's holding the phone in front of her face, talking into it on the selfie during the raid, and then the CQB happens.
Yeah. To be honest, believe it or not, the CQB didn't have me going like really terrible because I mean it's
like okay with this one compared to.
I mean, it was hardly like
Previous
really super cinematic dynamic entry, but that's not what we're doing anyway. They're doing kind of like they were moving deliberately towards the room that they believed the guy was in. So you're not seeing like the whole the busting doors down, they're kind of like flooding the structure. Plus, there's just fucking two of them, which is silly by the way. Because come on, this is like a guy that the FBI's after. They're not going to send two guys.
Minimum 4, isn't it?
Yeah, well, just like minimum, not fucking two guys. I don't know.
You've just got a point man and a guy to the left, a guy to the right, and now you've got two guys, and the point man gets shot.
Because it's the United States federal law enforcement agencies. They go in fucking numbers. Like I look on like a lot of law enforcement subreddits, which is wild stuff. But I saw someone saying that they once witnessed DEA, I think, doing like a raid in their jurisdiction that they had to like kind of provide support for. And this guy said, I may have got this wrong, but this guy said the DEA used more flashbangs than he'd ever seen in his life be used. So it's just two guys, two fucking dudes, just bulling along, and it's fine. It's a fine scene because at least they're not trying to make it look super badass. The thing that gets me is that there's nothing stopping them having the agent having a body cam as well, which means that she's not walking around with her phone and fucking flagging oppos with her fucking side on, because she's literally flagging them while talking on her phone. It's like
instantly show a body cam to be able to justify the whole screen life. I mean, how?
Well, I mean, he's looking at a screen, isn't he? I think the reason she's got a phone and like they're not doing a body cam feed is that there was probably a product placement deal about the phone. And I mean, it's the feds. I mean, like I saw like footage just the other week of like I think it was Ice turned up at someone's house and he was fucking dead cord just to blow the door open, and then didn't even like press the advantage and enter the structure. They just like blew the door open. It's like, hi, we're here. now that's the overreach of federal law enforcement and its budgets. You know, holy shit.
I mean, it's very ice cold, let's be honest.
Yeah.
So,
I like how the microphone's moving away from me now.
Yeah, that's it, you're done.
This is when you put like a black sheet over my kid.
Anyway, yes, go on.
So the FBI get into that room and they find out that, oh my god, Disruptor's been using a VPN and he's not there. I think that's something that
This show is sponsored by NordVPN. Use code Clear and Present Dudes.
So that's important context about the FBI stuff and his son and this Disruptor search. And then he finds out that his son is Disruptor, which is really bad. Not just because he's a really bad NSA agent for not figuring that out sooner, but also he's stalking his son.
Yeah.
So that's a pretty important part of his son's life.
And stalking his purchases, from what we can tell, like it didn't seem as in depth as, I mean, obviously you can only gather so much from what you've seen on the screen, but like with how in depth he's watching his daughter versus his son, which is just his purchases, maybe he's found a way to hide those.
He's
not that I want to give this film any credence necessarily.
He's not like guy who puts girl dad in his Twitter bio energy.
He basically ignores the kid. He's constantly brushing the fucker off, like every time he tries to call him. So honestly, I'm not really surprised.
Yeah, that's true.
But that being said, you're right. He is a villain. He should have seen it.
Yeah, it's like fucking. I was like NSA agent, John 316, girl dad, devoted to my daughter Faith. Not on speaking terms with my son Disruptor.
Disruptor. So they have a bit of a discussion. I think what does he say? He goes, "It's you! It's you!" And he gets up and walks around the empty office for a bit.
Like,
and then,
outraged.
It's you!
Does the Hannibal spin and everything.
Yeah.
Outraged.
Hannibal spin.
Phenomenal.
The Hannibal spin, is that a thing?
Well, like after he's pretending like he's not aware of the fact that he shoved Abigail's ear down Will's throat and like flaming him for murder, the whole thing. Anyway, enjoy Hannibal, watch it, don't, whatever. But he's acting and it's just ridiculous.
Oh god! Oh man! Oh god!
Oh man!
You know what his expression is? His expression is like YouTube thumbnail. Of like, I bought 5 North Korean smartphones and they stole my identity, and now I'm dedicated to principles of Juche.
That's the vibe. I just see it. But yeah, that.
And then his son gives him Son also just makes an absolute mockery of him because he's like, right, not only are you a bad NS agent for not realising I'm a disruptor, I've also done your job for you.
He's right.
Take a look at this. and then he shows him a class set of information about a surveillance operation known as Goliath. All right, and this is another point where I think the movie screenplay has went through several rewrites because Goliath is now meant to be the near omniscient, incredibly powerful surveillance tool. He's already using a near omniscient, incredibly powerful surveillance tool.
Like, oh no, wait, there's another one. There's another fucking machine.
It's not when you're gonna shit before you do.
It's like that's a fucking predictive AI models. It's like it knows when it's gonna take a shit.
This is the moment the total surveillance turns into Minority Report.
Oh my god, holy crap.
Pre-crime.
We're going to know when the tripod's going to steal your car before it even arrives on Earth.
Is this film pro or anti pre-crime?
So the other thing that's really weird about this is that Dave sends him all this information about Goliath. Then you get a little montage of him looking for all the data he's been sent. He gets sent like a WinZip file, and he opens it up, extracts the data, and then there's like videos, meetings.
Yeah.
Look, I'm sorry about this. The 1C conference wasn't recorded on video.
It was not.
Obviously, they didn't have that power at the time. Yeah. But they also, when they had a stenographer in the room, but then at the end of the meeting, they threw it into the fire. And a lot of what we know about the 1C conference came out of the Nuremberg trials. Exactly. What they didn't do is record it all and then go, I'm sure that'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
I'm sure we haven't got any hackers or this is only the Department of Homeland Security, comprised of several different organisations, some of which involve cybercrime. But I'm sure it's fine.
It's fine.
It's okay.
So then that happened, and then I just think it's bullshit that exists. And then secondly, turns out that the aliens had already been to Earth.
Yeah.
Which I didn't catch on first watching either. So like, I've got to tell you guys, I wasn't paying too much attention. So
brain was just kind of melting out.
Like what?
Yeah, because it's all like UAPs and Project Blue Book and Roswell and stuff.
Oh yeah, you do see that. Yeah, you see Project Blue Book.
The font that they use, and by the way, that little that typewriter font using is bullshit. No, it's not. But you can actually get that for free off some font website, and I know because it's got that like the letters have like a little extra like kind of defect under it. And that's like something you get off like 1001fonts.com, whatever it's called. So
that's amazing.
They had to cut costs somewhere.
Yeah, they had to cut costs everywhere.
Well, no, surely they had to pay its fund, like bring in the social medias, surely.
I mean, they probably paid them a bit. Well, I think the actors were probably paid not much because it's like they're like, "Hey, Ace, what are you doing right now?" Well, I'm smoking weed and jacking it because it's the year 2020, and I'm stuck in that fucking COVID mansion and like want to make a film. It's like, how much you can pay us? Like $300. He's like, alright.
Oh, dude. Evil and Gora is really good mates with Jeff Bezos' wife.
Oh Jesus, really?
Really?
Yeah.
Fucking hell! Oh my god, this is it's
Gabby, no.
It's all coming together.
So. The big rule from this is that apart from the Goliath thing existing, the big thing is they knew it would bring the aliens to Earth, but they wanted to do it anyway, which doesn't make any fucking sense, does it? Because like, right, if you've got a plan to deal with the aliens when they get here, no.
Again, not to give this any credence, because it's a very valid criticism, but these people are very short-sighted. They just think whatever, it'll be someone else's problem at that point.
This is it,
So they don't give a fuck until they're like, oh shit, that's right, consequences.
Oh, they came real quick.
Yeah, Jesus, man, that was like...
But it was...
I didn't expect it that rapidly, you know? I thought it would be like thousands of years, by which point would have alien defense protocol, would have massive lasers, would have XCOM ready.
Well, assuming
XCOM mentioned.
Assuming at any point between then and when it would happen in this metaphorical 1,000 years, they would actually put money towards such a thing.
Yeah.
Maybe they were just like, this is a problem for ice.
Can you imagine a bunch of guys in fucking multicam and skeleton gloves squaring up against a tripod?
I mean, one of the FBI guys did pull a handgun on on a tripod is.
Yeah.
It's like,
Like that.
What? That just reminded me of when the first time you see a tripod is when he's talking to his daughter on the phone, and she turns the FaceTime camera around to point the tripod, and Ice Cube goes, "Get away from that thing!" As you say, Ice should deal with it because they're aliens. But good news, guys. We've got our own alien. Superman's joining the team.
Yes!
Oh, great! What, Henry Cavill? No. What, the new guy? No. Brandon Ruth? No.
Fucking
Is
hell, Brett.
that Dean Cain?
Television Superman. Star of multiple bad faith-based films.
The Kevin Sorbo of Kevin Sorbos.
Oh my fucking Kevin Sorbo FBI.
Ugh.
Christ, fucking K Sorbs with his silly hair.
Do I need to get the blankets thrown over you? Talking criminals.
So, the next thing that happens is Will Radford gets onto one of his team's chat with his son and the rest of his son's hacker friends. And there's just a bunch of edgelords. Oh man, I meant to make a note of all their
I liked
handles.
how one of them was called Thelma and Louise, but it was just one person, and I liked that. Yeah. I like that because that's this guy's like fucking counter-intel, isn't it? Because this guy's calling himself Thelma and Louise, and they're like, oh my god, it's two people, but it's just one dude. Yeah. And of course, to see that just like regular teens when of course the big nasty tripods they eat the data and eat the data from the webcam and they eat the data. And they eat the data that anonymizes the webcams, and all of a sudden it's like, all your base belong to us, and I can see you. And it's like,
I'm amazed they didn't use that phrase in the movie.
Fuck.
No, because they
Actually, like, would it have been?
So they do say at one point in the movie, do a barrel roll.
Yeah, and of course, move, bitch, get out of the way.
Oh, God,
which made my soul die a little bit inside. That was bad.
So as you alluded to, the anonymizing software turns off, and then the aliens then attack all the hacker guys. Yeah. Apart from Dave, because once again Dave's using a VPN. Right, which didn't they just eat a VPN? I don't know. Yeah. Right. Anyway.
Oh my God. The film was sponsored by NordVPN.
Probably.
It fucking should have been. I think it's wild that it wasn't actually. I think it's wild that it's like, okay, Dave, you got to log in to NordVPN. I'm going to add you to my plan, which allows 5 devices for just $90 a year.
Just $90 a year, Dad? Is that right?
Yes,
son. Just $90
a year.
There's 2 bits we haven't talked about, which is not mega, but it's okay. One, his daughter's pregnant. The daughter is going into labour.
Yeah.
And the daughter's wounded from a tripod attack, which caused him to drive a Tesla remotely. So we have a Tesla.
No, you're saying it right, Tesla.
No, she didn't go to labour. She didn't go to labour.
Yeah, because it was a baby shower.
Baby shower.
Yeah. Tesla.
I just assumed she would. But
I mean, that's something, because it's expected, and it's rare.
No, she hurts a femoral artery or something like that.
Yeah.
She bleeds a lot.
I really like how it made me a bit upset. How like, oh my god, our heart rate's 110. This is really bad. It's like
that's normal for me.
This is a low heart rate for a man whose entire diet is just caffeine from cans.
Yes, it is. And I know it's a low heart rate for you, but you're on amphetamines. Our baby daddy, of course, just happens to be an Amazon drone pilot.
That's right, yeah.
He's actually kind of a sweetheart, bless him.
Yeah.
He seems like a good egg.
He's probably the least offensive person in the movie for me.
Honestly,
yeah.
Even if he does work for Amazon.
You just can't instant auto-reflection.
This film actually kind of, I guess, preempted the massive slew of first-person drone footage we've now got in the past few years.
As a way of slashing Netflix budgets.
Are we going to be able to order drone strikes of Amazon?
We're not going to be able to, but people significantly more powerful than us probably will.
I mean, I could give it a shot.
Do you think they released this film and take heat off the Epstein files? That's not even a fucking joke, by the way. They're just flooding the structure, man. That's your CQB. Island Jeff is messing me. Not now, Jeffrey. Grainy footage of like walking up to the prison door, and then like footage of like the tripod being taken out on a stretcher.
I make up myself look nice for this whole thing. You know what? Thank fuck I didn't.
So, in a nod to the original novel,
Yeah.
they realise that what they need to do is make the aliens poorly through a virus, but not a regular virus like influenza, but a computer virus.
Vacuum replaces the common cold, I guess.
Yeah. So they try to upload a virus to it, which works for a little bit, and then they shake it off, and they get used to it, and that's fine. Because what they need to do is they need to get Ice Cube out of that office.
Yeah.
They need to get him away from that chair and having to a heroic sacrifice. So they need to plug.
It's like Wilfred Brimley in Op Centre all over again. Mainly shoots the scenes when he's sitting down. And in Op Centre, of course, it's when he stands up and bollocks the president for having sex with journalists.
Literally stands up to the president. Another actor who's credited as the president.
There we go.
And it's Jim Meskimen, who, if you follow him on Instagram, he just does loads of impressions. He's an impressionist.
Oh, really? Holy shit.
And he does a really good Robin Williams, but he does loads of them. And just like...
Does he have a cameo page? Because we should totally get him to do an identical.
He must do. Two things are happening. One, Agents from S.H.I.E.L.D. guy, the director, Will Radford just breaks cover immediately and calls him, just like, I know about Goliath! Okay, brilliant, great, excellent tradecraft.
And he's like, deleting all of your accounts now. You've lost your fucking privileges. Also,
Spotify Premium, that's gone.
Also, someone pisses off. He doesn't use two-factor authentication on one. But it doesn't matter, because his son doesn't have any stakes, because the son's like, I got you, Dad.
I got you, Dad, straight away, and then he gets them all back again.
Yeah.
Just like, and I'm back in now, and the music kicks up, and it's like, boo, I'm going to fucking do my thing now, which is clicking on some screens more.
Right-click, commandeer drone.
Yeah.
Incredible.
So, the director, just to prelude all this, the director is aware of it. Director's like, you know what, we need to blow it up. We need to get rid of it. It's the only way it's going to work. So we're going to have to blow up the building that you are in, Ice Cube.
Yeah.
Soz.
Yeah.
So the B-2 bombers are launching. They're going to be here any minute. Here's some stock footage of B-2 bombers over the desert. On the other side of the country.
Are they not even over the ocean at some point?
Probably.
It's like water underneath them.
It's like taking the scenic route to...
and of course they had the footage of the pilots as well, the rear-facing camera footage, when they're obviously in like a fucking F-16 or F-18 or something. And even Emma realised I was onto something. Normally like, yes, Rory, whatever. But yeah.
That is a different
look, it's a single fucking person.
Like, it's easy to just blank it out, okay, every time.
Yeah. I was so bad. It's like, you didn't...
Yeah. So these are the stakes. A BT bomber is going to come and destroy pretty much Washington DC.
Yeah, they're going to bomb it twice, they say as well. So they're going to double tap it just to kill the rescuers. Wow, very cool, America.
Yeah, this
is very fucking cool.
Yeah, that's something you do, I guess.
Exactly. So Ice Cube still wants a solution to this.
Yeah.
And he threw in his daughter, who was a bioengineer, realizes that computer virus alone won't do the trick. But if I mix my cannibal code with my DNA stuff, does sound good, with your computer stuff, we can make it work. Have you got a pen drive? I haven't got a pen drive. We don't have pen drives in the building.
We're not allowed them in the building.
Right. Anyway,
why can't you take WhatsApp phone calls on his government fucking hardware?
I don't think they have WhatsApp in the States.
I can't do that.
They do. I fact checked this with my wife. They do have it, but it's not. But it's nowhere near as popular.
I mean, that could have been a good way to advertise it, I guess. But again, why am I trying to give credence here?
I mean,
stuff owned by Facebook Meta.
I guess the phone was advertising it, so.
Yeah, well, because Facebook's in there as well.
Well,
by some company, isn't it? Anyway, so they say, right, okay, we're going to get the cannibal code. We're going to send you a thumb drive. You have to, but right. And here's the thing that pisses me off. Okay, so I had a nitpick section, but I'm just going to go straight into it. So, Baby Daddy is an Amazon delivery driver, or whatever term they have for that now. It's probably like a delivery technician or engineer or something.
A parcel strike technician.
Customer satisfaction enabler.
Yeah.
Who has to piss in a jug?
Delivery enforcer.
Yeah. So he says, look at this. Boom. Whips up this little drone. Okay, and it's like, this is a Amazon Prime Air delivery drone. We've been training us for months. It's the future of Amazon deliveries. But you have to make an Amazon purchase because even though the world's ending and I have what you need in the back of the van already,
I've got to unlock it with a purchase, so buy something. Fucking buy something, dude.
I mean, if I was feeling generous, I would say it's kind of like a reference to the sort of like how red tape just gets in the way pointlessly of things like that. But again, that's me just giving it too much credit, probably.
Yeah.
That's just.
But you're probably right. I mean, you're probably right that it's in there just to add like a little bit of extra kind of tension. Like it's like, you know, because it does add another like 10 or 15 seconds to the plot.
Thank you. But he bought it with one click and it was so quick.
Yeah. They've got to make it a Type 90.
Yeah, they got it.
I don't know how you can make it longer than Type 90.
I have my little fucking shooter on the grassy knoll conspiracy theory that this film was actually drastically fucking cut down and they rework a lot of things. I'll tell you for why later.
Okay, interesting. We'll take that. So they get the drone up in the air, and they fly that, and then immediately this Amazon delivery drone driver starts becoming a fucking maverick because he's like, "I got a bogey on my tail! I got a bogey on my tail!" It's like, did they teach you that during Amazon Prime Air School?
Apparently, the game that the son had deleted later. He's probably a player of the game.
Beast in No Man's Sky.
I'm thinking too hard about this again.
It's like, why did you deliver that parcel so late? Because it was inverted.
So the drone's flying. And then he needs urgent air support, so Ice Cube commandeers a Reaper drone.
Right click, commandeer drone.
And then with no training in drone warfare whatsoever.
No fucking 2FA either. You're trying to commandeer a Reaper drone. Why don't you just open up Authenticator and put in your phone's PIN number to unlock Authenticator? And then fucking
please enter the Microsoft code we have sent to your phone.
Just more bureaucracy.
I hate it every damn time.
And he just gets it, and all of a sudden he's shit hot at it, and it's like, nice kid, don't get cocky. You know, like he's the Han Solo to his son.
Yeah. And then there's a Han Solo reference. So there's a really confusing bit where they've got drone footage of the building.
Yeah.
And they've got like a tripod. They have the Reaper drone. It's from the Reaper drone allegedly.
Yeah.
And then he blows up a tripod, and then rather than try and figure out how the little Amazon drone goes into the building, they just have a big explosion, and then they're in the building.
Yeah. What you're missing out though as well, the really good bit, when the drone ends up crashing a bit, and the bribe a homeless man. Bribe a fucking homeless guy, and it's like the whole it's like the whole thing. It's like, oh, you're walking through a desert, you see a turtle on its back. What's the turtle? And also, so there's some homeless guy in a fucking tent.
Oh, God, yeah.
And they're like, and of course he accesses his phone. He's like, hey man, fucking pick the drone up. Oh, what? Like, we'll get you a new phone. Why? So the government can spy on me. It's like,
Valid concern.
Valid. Then it's like, give me $1,000 Amazon gift card, woohoo! And he's like,
yeah, I'll do it for $1,000.
Yeah.
What would you do for a Klondike bar? Kill your wife?
And like, in fucking incredible scenes, and so there's homeless guy. They get him to like save the day.
Cool.
So the next thing that happens is the fucking drone is in the building and it's flying along. And I have to mention it, so during this sequence there's a couple of this is where the jokes start getting really lame, and it's where the ADR gets particularly obnoxious, right? Because lots of people are like, oh, go off, when it flies into the building. There's somebody goes like, you were crazy for that one, man, when he Reaper droned a fucking tripod. Yeah. And then somebody goes, oh yeah, okay, just go off.
You're crazy for that one.
You're crazy for that one.
Because it's like, it's something I've been, some reference in previous episodes, like when...
You're silly for that one.
It's when he'd say like, a Twitter account posting a picture of like Gillian Anderson or something. It's like, she was insane for this one. It's just like standing there existing. She
sailed the cum ship to the mother port. And then they're trying to direct the drone down to where I suppose Ice Cube is running down to the server room in the sub basement. They're trying to get him to meet the drone. The drone's got low battery. It's fire along. Someone yells, "Turn left at Han Solo!" Like someone else knows the layout of the building. His daughter knows the layout of the building, which doesn't make any sense.
Well, you see, she's actually flipped the script. She's actually surveilling him the whole time.
My fridge has got a camera on your camera.
That's the secret.
My fridge is inside you. Wait, no.
The Amazon drone just to hammer in the joke that there's a little model. It's not even a joke. There's a model Han Solo there. When she says "turn left at Han Solo," the interface also shows us a little rectangle drawing on the Han Solo, and it says Han Solo on the screen, just so we definitely catch the joke.
It's like, oh, it's funny.
Yeah. Well, your base will belong to us. And then, so random, lol, I can ask cheeseburger.
You have no chance to survive, take your time.
What is human but miserable pile of secrets?
Move everything for great justice.
I know this is all being said ironically, but it's also all of it is a vibe.
Epic bacon, guys.
I'm looking at myself in the mirror like, yes, pile of miserable secrets.
Basically.
But enough talk, have at you.
They've taken my base.
You have no chance to survive, take your time.
Set band noises.
Anyway, somehow, riding on fumes, the drone flies right in front of Ice Cube. Ice Cube's running down to the server room. He needs to get this dongle, plug it into a wall, and that will poison the milk and make the alien computers very poorly.
Yeah.
So the.
Very poorly.
So what's happening is the aliens don't want that to happen. So they are now attacking Ice Cube, and these red. And I'll tell you what, it's the only visual reference to the red weed from the novel.
Yeah.
But these red tendrils of nano machines, I don't know, attack him.
Yeah. He gets tentacled.
He kind of he knock him on the floor. He flaps them away initially. He says, "Move, bitch!
Get out the way!
Get out the way!
Yeah.
Get out the way, bitch! Get out the way!
Move, bitch! Get out the way! Get out the way, bitch! Get out the way!"
We're taken down for copyright.
And that's what they wanted you to do when they heard that.
Fuck, they
like,
got
oh,
us
it was good. That's a really good. That's a good current hilarious reference.
That's like when federal law enforcement agencies are arresting you, and like one of them starts playing like the Beatles on his phone, so they can do a copyright strike on the video of your friends are filming of you.
Yes,
that's a real thing.
He gets the dongle, and just as it looks desperately bad, he looks at he's being covered in tentacles and stuff. He's on the floor. He's just about to get it in there.
Yeah.
He plugs it in. Brilliant. There's a scene not massively unlike this in the latest Mission Impossible movie,
right?
Where like it all hinges on plugging something in and turning something off at the precise moment. And it's also not very good in that movie.
Oh yes, we had opinions on that.
Not good.
You know who would have been way better than anyone at that? My boy R2-D2. He's so fucking funny. If when like the de-anonymize the webcams, that all of these people hadn't covered with tape, by the way.
Yeah.
I found that, and I was like, why would they not have done that?
But I can imagine if like they all got de-anonymized and one of them was just like his whole R2-D2's little and he makes this like like, what is this? A crossover episode?
Anyway, it works, and
Thank God.
Saved.
And the aliens fucking die. And then I guess they leak all that information. None of the consequences of leaking that Goliath thing come out.
None at all.
No one seems
the
powers that be remain.
Actually, the DHS guy gets busted. Yeah,
that's right. He gets busted.
Agent Coulson from the Marvel,
and he becomes the fall guy.
The only one whose face isn't blurred in any of the photographs, which is really fucking weird.
So he obviously faces a bit of a consequence. And then I was going to talk about on castings and stuff, but basically the guy who plays Michael, what's his name? Michael O'Neill, who plays Walter Crystal, United States Secretary of Defense.
Yeah.
He gives William Radford a call and says like, "Hey, like, do you want the director job? Because the director's a piece of shit and you exposed him." And then in a terrible move, William Radford, who was a perfect guy on the inside to hold the powers to be to account and has the unique experience in this field, goes, "Nah, I'm gonna watch you."
Fucking like in reality, as soon as he says that, he's getting whacked by a Reaper drone.
Oh, you're not on our side anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably dead now.
Like it's like, you know, when Wag the Dog, which is a film we should actually do.
We should cover that.
Oh yes, we should.
Yeah.
That one
have you seen that movie?
Holy fucking shit! That was an outsider one as well.
Well, there we go.
Holy fucking shit! Wow. Like
10 years ago as well.
Fuck man, just
When it was just a wee lad.
You need
Just-
watching again. You need
yeah,
it
like just a bit when like Dustin Hoffman's like, I'm gonna go public about all this thing. I'm the world's greatest producer and stuff, and they send some guys just to make him have a heart attack in his pool.
I'm just going to wrap up the final bits that are hanging. So, things that were happening earlier in the movie. Faith, his daughter, Ice Cube's daughter, was going to have a baby shower, but she'd unfriended her own father on Facebook, sent out a mass invite to it, and then didn't invite him to his own granddaughter's baby shower. This, you feel like, would have a longer discussion behind it, but they just square that away. Once
They're over it after the whole.
Yeah, there's the bit where she gets injured. He's driving the Tesla car for her. She takes that moment to say, Dad, you just want control of everything, and you can't control everything, as he's literally controlling the transit.
Literally controlling for everything.
It's dramatic irony!
And he's like, okay, fine, deny thy father and refuse thy name.
And then the final bit is the adorable baby daddy had an idea to get everyone personalised T-shirts for the baby shower.
I mean, that didn't amuse me, I won't lie.
All based on the very current reference at the time, the Baby Shark song. And then the final thing you see in the movie, and obviously this cements it being a COVID production, is the main cast all stood in a line for a photograph wearing these T-shirts, including Sandra from NASA, who actually turns out is actually a really close personal family friend, and not just someone from work from a different government department.
Maybe they just felt it was a friendship forged in fire at that point.
It's a friendship forged by him continually hanging up on her on Teams.
And that's the game. That's how you do it, guys. Listen,
we're going to trim me.
Treat women like total.
Clearly, women like it when you ignore them.
A big event like giant tripods trying to kill you and take your data first.
Listen,
you can't just do it for no reason.
I think this film, there was, like I said, there was massive cutting down of this film. I think it was probably meant to be like a kind of romance arc for them, but then they're like, shit, it's Lockers, isn't it? We've got like
they can't bang
in
not in the bubble.
I had a list of nitpicks from this movie.
I've got a little list.
We got.
Will none of them be missed?
I think we covered most of them, but I want to see if you've got any more. So I'll rattle off my list real quickly. So the first one, I already mentioned it. Radford's actively stalking his kids. Doesn't realise the person he's targeting at work is one of his kids.
Phenomenal work.
Phenomenal work. 2, aliens eat all the data from Facebook, but they leave YouTube up so that Ice Cube can drop that weird AI slop video he makes. That incriminates his boss.
Right, holy crap!
What the fuck? 3, aliens eat all the data that stop all the planes from flying at the sky, but the B2 still work. 4, Ice Cube works in that building completely alone. Seemingly, no one else seems to work in that building. But also, there are new USB drives in that building, and the USB ports all are active still. Weird. 5, Ice Cube has to make a prime air order in order to get the thumb drive because the thing's locked. We've covered that now. I wasn't paying attention to that. 6, what's a homeless guy going to do with a £1,000 Amazon voucher when he has no fixed abode to have anything delivered to?
The coolest fucking encampment.
I mean,
delivered where though?
I do have a potential answer to this. I don't know if it would work though, however, with Amazon, but when I used to work for Papa John's, sometimes we would get people order on the road. So like if they were like driving trucks, for example, like going across the UK, I delivered to someone in a car park once.
Wow.
So
that seems really dangerous.
I know. But I got a nice tip, so I ain't gonna complain.
That seems so dangerous.
And you see this is
unsordid stuff could be happening there. Did you ever deliver a pizza at Arcade Lane? Like
now your one is making the hyper local references. You see this is why I think this is why I think pizza delivery drivers are basically the troops at this point, and we do need to.
I did have someone thank me for my service once.
Essential worker.
Incredible.
Essential worker.
I mean, I've not been a pizza delivery driver for like 6 years now.
In as much as there are no ex-Marines, there are no ex-pizza delivery drivers.
Every pizza delivery guy a rifleman.
And then finally, I suppose, the last one I had was, why does Goliath exist? when the Wikipedia summary for this movie even states that Will Radford works on a surveillance system already capable of monitoring everyone on Earth.
Like it's crazy. Why the fuck is Goliath
Always,
exist, man? It's like
what is it? Always a bigger pond or always a bigger fish?
Always a bigger fish. In the wise words of Qui-Gon Jinn.
I mean, this is why I think there was like a lot of rewrites, because a lot of it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
His wife's last message to him, that's like, oh hey, remember to take the bins out or something.
Get something really mundane,
But then
which
it's
I'll
like,
admit punched me in the heart. So
Yeah,
I'm like, oh my
yeah,
God,
yeah,
you know, because
yeah,
people
yeah.
save the last message from their someone they love after they're gone.
Yeah.
Like it's just like, oh my God, because you know I'm a sappy bitch.
No, that's totally fair. But also, then it says that she died of like a disease.
Yeah.
And it's like, it'll be understandable if the last message was, hey, lol, take the bins out, etc., love you, bitch, kind of thing.
Hit by,
Then she got hit by a
bus.
Or like she got like, you know.
She sounded way too.
Yeah, exactly,
like,
didn't she?
not normal, but like,
Yeah,
I mean,
like-
I don't know, she was
like
dying
just-
of a disease, wouldn't she sound a bit more...
I wouldn't give a fuck about the bins.
But no, it'll be more heartfelt than take the bins, like, I love you, be a great parent of the kids, you know, I'll catch you on the flip side.
Yeah, well, maybe catch on the flip side.
Haters.
Broad.
We'll always have Whitby.
Bruh. More nits to pick.
That's my list of nits. Have you got any of your own?
I mean, I think we kind of popped off with the message there, really.
I think a major nit I had to pick was the fact that, like, there's as I said, there's fucking Reaper drones just circling American cities with mavericks on them. And
What if you need to drone strike Arlington?
Exactly.
I suppose the movie appears to be happening in one day, right?
Yeah.
And yet they've got like the global military response is already mobilized and already like they've got like a carrier battle strike group like already at sea in a vortex kind of formation.
Like I mean, like they've mobilized everything and everyone, and it's crazy. And it's like, I guess mine is to pick, or as well, it's like the amount of like stock footage, like I said, they're using it to show this massive worldwide mobilization, but even the stock footage where they're using it, it like looks like there's more than just a few hours fighting going on, you know, like you see ships smoldering in the distance and stuff. Fucking Camp Bastion's in it. Can you imagine, what I love about this, which might get into later, is that, I mean, these are going to be coming down in active war zones, right, as well. And that's what I love, because imagine if this happened like today, like right now, on all the massive fucking like lines of conflict we have. Like if like some tripod lands on the border of India and Pakistan and they just like scramble their entire air forces against it or something, it's like Dassault Rafale. Like just, or like one fucking like lands in Ukraine and then like 2 weeks later you see the Ukrainians have captured it and it's flying around painted green, covered in explosive reactive armor. It's got a fucking mesh cage around it. It's like and it's being like driven.
Speed raying the Russians.
and it's being driven. It's being flown by some like 19-year-old Zoomer from Kharkiv who's like fucking got an energy drink habit, and he's just like I can dance all day.
Cool. Should we do some categories?
Yeah.
Alright, okay. First one's casting. Casting, there's not a lot of casting because there's not that many people in the movie.
Fucking 7 people or something.
So I've got them all here.
A grand bunch of lads.
Great bunch of lads. So Ice Cube, as we've just talked about already, goes to Mars and all that kind of good stuff. Anaconda. Eva Longoria.
I love her, like, just Desperate Housewives.
Desperate Housewives. That's what most people know her from, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know her from anything other than Desperate Housewives.
Yeah. She's been in other stuff.
Well, she's been in loads of stuff.
That's what I remember from Gabby, you know, and it's like,
Clark Gregg, we've talked about already.
Yes.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and stuff.
The other stuff.
Who's actually, in my opinion, believable as like kind of direct scumbag mode.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
See, it's kind of like, I was the nice guy Coulson for so long.
Yeah.
Which, you know, like enjoyed. I'm assuming you enjoyed the role, but sometimes you wanna mix up and do something different, you know.
Yeah,
even if it's similar but different.
And now he's definitely giving me some great scumbag mode energy. He's one of those beast in the gym kind of dickheads, isn't he? As well, like he's like you see him dialing after an exercise session. It's
he's sweating that out. Yeah.
He uses the weights room at the Motel 6 because he's the exercise man. He's riding 20 miles by 5:45 because he's the exercise man. His jersey's got sponsors all over the back. He'll die at 57 from a heart attack. He'll ride his fucking bike as fast as he can. He's the exercise man.
You know what? I'm like,
And he's got his like West Point t-shirt, like, yeah mate, nice fucking flex, you know. There you go, we've all done stuff. You're not sacked after one, you mate. No. We've all done stuff. You're not sacked after one, you mate. You're not president. No, you're just running the department of looking at people's iPhones. Jesus, man.
Next we have Andrea Savage as Sheila Jeffries, the FBI agent.
Agent Jeffries with a fucking smartphone in one hand and a sidearm in the other.
She was knocked out quite quick, wasn't she?
She's been in some good stuff though. She's been in Veep, Step Brothers episodes.
Fucking hell, Step Brothers, no way.
Tulsa King, so she's in the Taylor Sheridan verse now.
Oh my god.
Henry Hunter Hall plays the son, Dave Radford, the video gamer and hacker known as Disruptor. He hasn't got many credits. He was in Harriet, the Cynthia Erivo Harriet Tubman movie.
Oh, right.
And The Watcher, which I think was a Netflix series. Yeah, it was about some guy stalking somebody with Naomi Watts and Bobby Cannavale. Iman Benson plays his daughter Faith Radford. Her credits, again, aren't massive. Suits, though. She was in a all-black remake of Uncle Buck.
Right.
Which I just found out exists.
Well, wow! That's incredible.
The Midnight Club as well, which is one of those Michael Flanagan things.
Yeah.
Right, cool. And then Devin Bostick plays Mark Goodman, who's the Amazon delivery dude. He was in an episode of Fargo.
The real hero.
Wasn't he in Oppenheimer?
He was in Oppenheimer.
Holy
yes.
shit.
Yeah, he was, yeah.
Seth Nederman?
And the reason I know
He
that...
was the explosion.
Yeah. And the reason I know that is just because people kept mentioning it on Twitter, saying like the massive jump from Oppenheimer to War of the Worlds.
Yeah. What a wild year he's had. So he's went from Oppenheimer to Fargo season 5, which is a great season of Fargo. Yeah. The Studio, which is that brilliant new show with Seth Rogen, and then this War of the Worlds.
So basically, this is like being pulled out of his like. This is the skeleton.
He's gotten away with it. He thought he'd got away with it.
He thought he got away with it, and the fucking caught it on the replay. The VAR fucking caught it, and all of a sudden the goal's been disallowed.
Okay, the only two that guys we've got are Michael O'Neill as Walter Crystal, the SecDef.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, you might not recognise him. I don't know if you will. He's been in loads of stuff. Dallas Buyers Clubs, Seabiscuit, but I know him primarily as being the Secret Service agent who I think cops one on the chest in an episode of The West Wing.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
A lot of these films have West Wing connections.
Yeah, man. He's also in Tom McClancy's Jack Ryan as a senator.
Holy fucking shit! Which season?
2019. So was that season 2?
I think season 2.
Is it like similar how a lot of British actors end up in Doctor Who or something like that?
It is like that. Very much. Oh, West Wing, definitely.
The West Wing took a lot of people on.
Loads, everyone, full of that, guys. It's a fantastic show for that. And then Jen, I mentioned earlier on, Jim Meskimen as POTUS, who is that great impressionist who does good Robin Williams, and he's got loads and loads of voice credits. He's primarily a voice actor, but also was in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and Parks and Rec. He was in Apollo 13, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and he was in Landman as well recently. So he's also in the Taylor Sheridan verse.
God damn.
Who isn't these days? Also in Codblops. Sorry, Call of Duty.
One or two?
6.
6. What the fuck?
And he plays Bill Clinton.
Of course, Block 6 is like the 90s one. Oh my god, holy shit, man.
Yeah. So that's it for the casting. There are no other that, guys. That's everybody. Best quote of the movie? There are. It's eminently quotable for Ice Cube.
I don't watch weather, I watch people. Okay, you creep.
That was you!
That was you!
It's you!
That was you!
That was you!
It is the best. It is the best line. That was you!
Good. Alright, I've got a few. We mentioned it already. Take your intergalactic ass back home!
Yeah, like
back home!
Back home!
Yeah.
I did like the fact that He says, like, nothing in this PDF that you show me is gonna convince me, like, that you're telling the truth. And then, like, the first thing he clicks, like, oh my god!
You convinced me you're telling the truth!
I'm so fucking convinced, guys.
I'm
Jesus.
convinced now, never mind.
When he hangs up on Sandra the first time, he says, "Well, I got bigger fish to fry than watching clouds." So fucking rude.
What the fuck, man?
And it's like,
You want
Ace,
to
a woman is trying to flirt with you. Or maybe she's not. You see, that's why I think there was definitely like romance stuff.
Oh, I think you're right. She's there at the baby shower.
Well, that's the thing, yeah. Like, I mean,
Oh my god, can we talk about the weather?
Yeah.
And a little bit of small talk?
Are you feeling a bit moist? It's a bit humid here. where I am.
Humid, yes. Oh shit, it's aliens.
Oh my god, it's so hot. Oh my god, I'm
I feel
so
like
hot.
it's a bit humid. I feel like I'm being invaded
can you
right
feel
now.
the air pressure here is crazy.
Sorry, you didn't hear this, but as part of Tanya's attempt at flirting there, he said, "I feel like I'm being invaded right now."
Oh my god. That's so fucking good.
Baby daddy, you know, like weird shit.
Final quote I've got is also from Ice Cube, which is, "Good morning, my sweet baby drone."
Alright, actually, you know what? Quote of the film. Yeah.
So, needle drops. There are not many needle drops.
Very fucking few,
there is one at the start, which is "Keep Your Head Up" by Wolfgang Valbrunn, which is the highlight of the movie, is that brass bit coming in. Do 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 do, and it's downhill from there. That is the highlight of the movie for me. And then after that, it gets really bad. The composer of the movie is a guy called John Natchez, and this is another example of people who have previously. This is like his first composer credit. Everything before this is music department, so orchestration maybe, or some other sort of less prestigious work.
Basically, what I did was, this is 2020, right? All the big names got furlough pay. All the big names getting furloughed, and they're pulling up guys and gals who've done like stuff adjacent.
Yeah.
Like, how about your big break? Awesome, thanks, gee willikers. And then they're like, here's the thing, we're gonna hold this film in our back pocket for 5 years. We're gonna release it just to distract from the Epstein files. Just a little bit.
Because they knew, and they let it happen.
I guess Goliath didn't see everything.
No. IMDb trivia for the movie. Right, so there's a lot of it. The only interesting one that I found, I'll maybe go through a few more. First one here is, the character of William Radford was originally written to be paraplegic, to fit in with the themes of COVID and people being glued to their screens. But the director was so impressed by the intensity of Ice Cube's chair throwing that he rewrote the character to match. Citation needed, I think, for that.
I mean, I guess it was intense to a degree. I mean, throwing a chair is intense. Can you throw a chair unintensely?
You know how there's that story of how Sean Bean did an audition for Sharp, and the director is like, "Oh, I didn't think Sharp's a Yorkshireman." He's like, "Oh, well, he is now," kind of thing, in a Sean Bean accent. The only kind of thing I can imagine here is that Ice Cube walked in and was told he was playing a paraplegic character and said, "Fuck no, I'm not," and picked up a chair and threw it at someone. Because it was 2020 and they're already all done like nose swabs and shit and all that stuff just to get him into the building. They're like, just fucking hire him.
Fucking no, I'm not.
Make him ambulant.
I'm trying to imagine Ice Cube, because you're talking about Ice Cube and Sean Bean, like Ice Cube in the role of Boromir.
Oh my god!
It's a gift! A gift to the foes of Mordor! They took the little ones!
That would be intriguing to see. Phenomenal work. Phenomenal.
Give him a moment, for pity's sake!
Get your Urukai ass back to Isengard! To Isengard!
Everyone loved him so much. Like, his father was just loved him so much more than his other kid. I mean, I get it.
Denethor was a cunt, yeah.
Well, then you have the war for the dead.
One of the names on Williams' Teams display is Orson G. Wells, in homage to Orson Welles and H.G. Wells.
For the sake of...
Yeah, they're all boring. Alright, okay.
I'm so sorry, man.
Do you have any notes from the peanut gallery?
I do. Notes from the peanut gallery when we go through mainly Letterboxd, to get just user-generated content and funny reviews that I can read to my colleagues on this excellent podcast. The signal to noise ratio on this is pretty crazy because, like I said, this is a film that's very much right in the zeitgeist now. This is why we did this, is our kind of immediate action. This is our Operation Nimrod with gunshots heard inside the house. But I found some funny ones. You have to dig through a lot of like, oh, no stars, worst film ever. There are worse films than this. I managed to finish this film for a start. There's some films I haven't managed to fucking finish.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the criteria.
Yeah. So, half a star, I'm crying, bro. Half a star. This makes me want to cancel my subscription to Amazon Prime and I have it for free for being a student. I can't believe you're still getting absolute dog shit like this in the big 2025. That's awesome. 2025 is the room. Excellent group watch with drunk friends.
Well, there we go.
A horribly acted, terribly written, incompetently made film brimming with embarrassing amounts of Amazon product placement. It fucking rules. They just don't make abysmal garbage like this anymore. Unity Store asset flip game in movie form. The purest distillation of a tax write-off movie. This movie has an uncountable amount of unintentionally hilarious screenshots. This fool knew. Please don't ever let Amazon Prime make an original again. It's a shame, they're usually good, but this is so bad it made me lose faith in everything. But hey, at least it's not Snow White. Half a star. Ice Cube schizo Amazon psyop movie written by grandpa who yells his grandkids for not knowing his computer login password. And a great one, a scene that I loved was no, because that fuck-ass fake vertigo shot sent me into hysterics.
I know what we're talking about. Yeah, the dolly zoom.
Yeah, the dolly zoom was
from his own desk with the green screen background. Yeah. What the fuck?
I've been getting really into AI Millie Helliver Boss GOI. Guna note, that stands for jack off instructions, and watching the Netflix Sandman show on Instagram Reels in 60-second intervals. I've seen enough. Will Radford can easily solo Goku. 5 stars. 2 out of 10. Straight out atrocious dumpster fire. Seriously, alcohol helps with watching this piece of data shit. Beer or vodka over some fresh hell ice cubes. This review will self-destruct in derp, derp, derp. Fuck, sorry, H.G. Wells, ChatGP bullshit. Damn, why? Oh my god, holy shit. And just this one that I fucking love. Finally, a feature film with the exact energy of those opening videos you have to watch at escape rooms before the prison. Ice Cube abuses NASA privileges to remotely access his trifling son's PC in order to uninstall No Man's Sky so that his worthless progeny may pursue gainful employment. This makes Profile look like all the president's men. And another one that I couldn't find, even though I saw it before, maybe because the aliens ate the data, was just, it was perfect. It was like, actually, on the second watch, this film is bad.
Why am I saying this? The most egregious oversill of the military-industrial complex.
There's no way it can do all of that.
Right-click comedy drone.
Yeah, gotta be.
Yeah. In fairness, there's one thing they get right, and that's the constant, excessive amount of Microsoft Teams notification sounds that haunt me.
Would this movie be better if it had Dr. Jack Ryan, Dr. Richard Kimball, or President James Marshall in it?
I'm just gonna say yes.
I'm not sure even they could fix this film, man.
So I've said
I can't make it worse.
I wouldn't wish this on any of them.
Yeah.
However, President Jack Ryan would not have allowed such a heinous overreach of the security industrial complex. I don't know. You are probably the President Jack Ryan expert.
I'm the President Jack Ryan expert, having at the time of writing ran out my Amazon, my Spotify audiobook hours this month on The Bear and the Dragon. Have you ever done that before?
I have done it once.
It's so weird when the lady's voice like, "Hey, you ran out your free audiobook minute."
I don't think President James Marshall would be any different.
President James Marshall and President Jack Ryan wouldn't have let this shit happen at all. they would have been fucking on top of it.
Yeah. Would this movie have benefited from a weird little scruffy guy played by Peter Falk?
This film needs Columbo to be surgically implanted into at least 3 different times.
So I think,
make it worse.
So I think Will Radford should have been played by Peter Falk.
Yeah, totally.
And instead of having the Guardian system, he should have had like a CB radio and like a fax machine and like a coffee machine.
Yeah, and it should have like taken place in like 1984 or 1985
and it should have
or
been
1986 or something. And like it's and it's not the War of the Worlds. It's just another episode of Columbo.
Yeah. Instead of machines from Meteors, it's a racetrack owner whose prize jockey has died in mysterious circumstances.
Yeah.
Would this movie have benefited from Lieutenant Commander Samuel L. Jackson, United States Navy?
I'd love to.
You know what I'm going to say?
Yes.
You know what I'm going to say here?
You're going to say it.
If they had made a movie out of this, and they had any actual scenes with actors in different sets, they could have had...
I love how like they're just like fucking dissing everyone in the film as not an actor, by the way.
Actors are very...
I mean, like Ice Cube probably considers himself more of a gangster than an actor.
Yeah, he's a businessman.
He's a businessman.
Right.
He's not a businessman, he's a businessman.
That's actually a reference to...
I'm aware.
Right, Samuel Jackson, he should have been the commanding officer of USS, unfortunately, for this movie. USS and the Child.
Yes.
And where they have one heroic, like, 10-15 minute sequence where they destroy one tripod and they get absolutely nerfed.
Fuck yeah.
Sink this motherfucker. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got to say motherfucker.
Ramming speed, motherfucker!
3 times.
Flank speed, motherfucker!
Yeah,
It's just some Ali Berg crashing into a tripod and going down.
So let's fucking like war game this out for a second. USS Thunderchild, right, is actually a fucking Civil War era steam ram that was never actually used against the Confederates, but she's still a museum ship. And Samuel L. Jackson,
battleship in there.
yeah. So like, Samuel L. Jackson is like obviously I kind of like CEO, and he's got a bum fucking posting, right? Is hanging on this museum ship. But he gets the chance, like, oh, go on, Thunderchild! And yeah,
forgetting that was a film.
They used the steam ram USS Thunderchild.
That's the plot of
HMS
Battleship as well. Is this movie pro or anti-CIA? I mean, right.
They weren't.
So there's no CIA in this film.
Therefore it's pro.
We've got the it's pro. We've got the DHS, which is doing the thing everyone doesn't want the CIA to do.
With DFS.
With DFS, which is a furniture shop in the UK.
Finally, the Ding Chavez Award for Missed Opportunity in the movie.
But there were actually fucking tons of missed opportunities.
Yeah.
Just say the line, Mike.
They could have made an actual movie based on the novel War of the Worlds by H.G. Wells.
Could be if they could have.
But seriously, they could have done like a Victorian era cylinders landing in Herschel Common. You know,
even just having a ship called Thunderchild, a massive missed opportunity. Yeah. It doesn't even need to be HMS Thunderchild, a steam ram. It could have been an American Thunderchild.
Maybe like an Aegis class destroyer, something like that. But
they could have had Operation Thunderchild, or we're going to use the Thunderchild protocol.
Literally any of our references, like not even the names and stuff. Like
it was bereft of references that would have made you go like
Sandra Ogilvy from NASA.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just like anything. Like instead of like having the name of H.G. Wells, Orson Welles.
It's just very disconnected from it, other than the tripod thing. It gets loose as fuck.
Just use the name.
Yeah.
So
my main thing was there was no HMS or Operation or USS or whatever Thunderchild, because that would have ruled. Because Meg, remember you and I discussed we should fucking co-write a novel about HMS Thunderchild and a fucking POV kind of thing after we looked into the fact that people are writing approved novels based on War of the Worlds.
Stephen Baxter.
Yeah, no Thunderchild. That's mine. Lock it in.
Sweet. I guess that wraps it up.
One more question. How would this go down in jail?
Yeah.
Oh God. 9.
There you
9?
go. That's
9.
That's that.
It doesn't.
It doesn't. We don't do that here.
That's Weltenkrieg!
This wouldn't go down in Germany because we insist on being the most moral army to lose the war. That's fucking stupid. At least we didn't do anything wrong this time. Okay, thanks. All my friends are dead.
Shit's whack, man.
My wife's gone. All my apes gone.
All my apes gone. Because they would eat all the NFTs. That's the best thing. This film was out before we had the real data eating, which was the NFT thing.
Oh god, they must have been kicking themselves that they didn't wait.
Indeed.
Okay, so that was War of the Worlds.
That was War of the Worlds.
That was something resembling War of the Worlds, yes.
Thank you so much.
If we get this out before the next one, I don't know, but our next movie is going to be Firefox.
Our next movie is going to be Firefox.
1982.
It's the first of our listener request, thanks to Jim and Cramington. Very excited to see Clint Eastwood grimace his way through stealing a Russian super fighter. So it's going to be great. Very excited.
Cool. All that left is to say is thank you very much for listening, and we've been
Clear and Present Dudes!